knows via Facebook or personal conversations how much my husband and I are proud of our children. But tonight is the night for a myth, and I'm going to stick to a myth. I'm not going to waste my time in talking about why we're so proud of him. Rather, I thought about a few lessons that we have learned as parents. We have learned or we had to unlearn to get to the phase over here where we're standing tall and proud. So parents, get your paper and pencil ready. Just kidding, just kidding. So, as a parent, I have always wanted my kids to have the courage to speak their heart, to stand up on their own, always. However, my actions were quite contradictory to my thought process. Somehow, I wanted them to just be obedient, listen, and do exactly what I want them to do. And I was confused. I didn't know what was going on because I want them to speak their mind, but I am calculating the path for them because I wanted to be the one tell them which major to choose, what to do. But then I'm saying, no, follow your passion. So I was saying both of the things at the same time. A few years ago, when my daughter was beginning junior, I was sitting in my vice principal's office, Dave Scutari. My daughter graduated from the same school. I don't even know if he remembers the conversation that I had with him. Sitting in his office and sad. Not depressed, but just sad. And he's saying, why are you sad? And I said, you know what, Shagun could do better than this. She's not doing the best the way I would want her to do. And I don't know. He says, okay, I'm so confused. She's number one in her classroom with the highest GPA. She's just coming from Oval Office after shaking hands with President Obama. She's the best behaved child I've ever seen. I am so confused here. What do you mean by she's not doing the best? And I said, you know what? When I was in high school, I used to do da-da-da. He said, stop. That was you who wanted to do that. And I said, but you know, we're in America. Infinite possibilities. What is there she can't do? He said, but she has already chosen the things that she wants to do the best here. She knows what she loves to do. So I'm confused, he's confused, we're sitting over there. That I feel was the beginning of the era when I had to really shake myself and say, you know, something is wrong here. Because things are not adding up, and that was one of the millions of conversations that took place in the last 5-7 years with many of you sitting in this hall right now that I had to unlearn. I know better now. I'm more mindful, and thank you for beginning the conversation. So now I want my children to follow their passion, really follow their passion, and now follow me. So where's the myth?
Right here.
So my advice to you when you're on your way to college is follow your passion and do whatever makes your heart happy, okay? Number 2, I've always communicated with my children in complete sentences since they were born. From the moment they were putting their finger in outlets, and I never said no. I've always explained to them why. And people made fun of me, like, you really think 1-year-old understands you? And I was saying, no, I thought I was connecting with them through expressing myself. So I have tried to communicate with them all the time, except 2 in my entire life. When I had to use the parent power, and I said no because Mommy said so. 1, you can never have sleepover in a house where I don't know the parents. No discussion at all. 2, right before the prom, Mom, so after the prom night, can I go with a bunch of teenagers for 2-3 days to a hotel, to a beach? Sweetheart, we're coming to pick you up. So that conversation started taking place 4 years before he got to senior year.
She's not as Western as we thought.
So those were the only 2 times when I thought I used the parent power what mommy said. But most of the time, I have never said no because I say so. I've tried to explain to them. So tonight, I'm going to ask you to continue having those hard soul-to-soul conversations with anybody you deal with in future, whether they are your roommates, professors, your girlfriends, your wife. Because I don't know, girlfriends, I don't know, single, plural, I have no clue. So, your wife, your children, be prepared for that. I loved having the dinner dates with you. This is something I would suggest to everybody who hasn't done it. We tried to do twice a month. We couldn't do it because of the heavy schedule of this boy. But that time was exclusively set for us to. Children could be made to do anything with love and respect. Whether you are dealing with 2-year-old, 12-year-old, 32-year-old, or 82-year-old, respect has no boundary. With respect, anything could be done. So I'm going to ask you to be respectful and kind to everyone. Not only to us, not only to adults, not only who you work for, but for everybody who works for you. To be kind and respectful to those, especially who are not kind to you, because that's the only way we can teach them a lesson. Okay? So I'm going to end this on a note that I'm going to promise to you tonight. This is a special night for all of us. The major mistake that I did with Shagun, because first child is always a guinea pig, second one, you try everything on first one, and the second one you say, I am just so perfect, almost perfect. So when she went to college first semester, I was so concerned about every quiz, every test, every homework, because everybody said freshman year is the year where people lose it. So I didn't want to be the imperfect parent who didn't raise the child in a good way that bringing less GPA. Second semester, I had to unlearn that. Next phase came. So tonight, I'm going to promise you that I'm going to change the order of certain things that I did with Shagun. Starting today, because you're on your way to Durham at Rutgers University. So starting tonight, I'm gonna start praying for your safety first. My experience says, number one concern when the children go to college, safety is the concern. Number two, I'm gonna pray for you to find your happiness in whatever you want to do, whether it's choosing your majors, choosing your career. You don't have to be doctor or engineer in this house. Do whatever you want to do, or the jobs that you find the happiness. And the third and last would be your GPA. But tonight, I'm going to make a final statement, because I won't be able to stay for the next 4 years. I'm making it over here. So, boy, you better not bring home less than 4.0. But after this, I'm going to start praying for safety, happiness, and the girls. So till 12 a.m., we're going in that order. So being proud is the underestimation of what my husband and I feel right now. I think pure, authentic joy. That's what we're feeling right now. Thank you for bringing the joy to our lives. Thank you.